Double smoke as well, though, so they're trying to save the Viper smoke for that next little bit of contact. Sass already gets a pick onto Polvi. Medusa comes out. Fangs and all. Gets assistance from Cess right there. Paranoia used by Lightning Fast just to reclaim that spike and try to reposition, while the rest of GE already marching up here on A Heaven.
Yeah, this did force Anthem to have to back off, right? So you've already given up A Heaven. You've basically given up control of A site. Of course, that doesn't mean it's free for GE just yet, but we'll see how DFM deal with this. It's already a pinch set up. And GE, they're scared of it. The Paranoia could be good. It's perfect. They picks up one. Benkai. Paranoia fades away just in time.
Yeah, now Lightning Fast comes in to assist. Also brings in the payload. They only know where Benkai is in, so if they pushing a little bit too far in, Lightning Fast might be able to explode, but goes in a bit too forward. Could have waited for his teammate. That drops the spike and drops the round for...
Comes over to A. This is the most probable spot of attack, and they will be correct, but Polvi gets a timing peek right around onto Cess.
Yeah, that was also Cess wanting to throw out the Paranoia, not in time. Medusa, though, comes out from the swing, but really good playing off of his own wall. The flash stops GE dead in their tracks on A main. They try to go for the counter flash as well, going super aggressive. They actually somehow managed to pick up Medusa. Anthem still in the back of the site, using the Guardian. Not going to be happening, and Lightning Fast making a bit of noise, so Neth knows, has to be aware of the 180. Did they hear the weapon switch for Neth as he drops into the site?
Surely they heard the drop at the very least.
Ooh, on the peak, around the corner. It's going to be the first contact, and Russ denies.
Brown from Blazing Cess, how many can he get here?
They're just going away from his line of sight. Somehow managed to still pick up the kill onto Polvi.
The Paranoia's good.
Yep, just to give him a bit of space to just back away.
30 seconds
and, yeah, they know exactly where he just fell back. 20 seconds, they'll be able to plant the spike. Dust settles, and that's going to be Mei and Anthem. A bit too out of position here, so they're going to have to regroup as they try to go for this retake.
You do have a paint shell, you do have a guiding light. Boombot as well, though we'll see if that's used maybe just to clear hell right under. Anthem gets spotted. Mei waiting to see if there's an extra lurk. They know that they're down in numbers. They know that Lightning Fast been on that lurk a little bit.
There it is, creeping right in.
The
global, they got the trifecta, man. Their Bermuda Triangle. To get inside it, you the superior, you vanish. Mei try to circumvent that if he can, but now that Lightning Fast is repositioned onto B main, maybe. They also broke the tripwire for Neth initially. Mei, what a shot!
Oh! Tried to activate his ult, it looked like.
Yeah. Not sure if that's going to get canceled. What a shot from Neth there. Nice little tap on the cranium of Lightning Fast. Might dissuade G from pushing forward, or, you know, just wait for Russ to, again, just top off Lightning Fast and re-hit B as well, as they're kind of triple stacked here for the moment.
Yeah, during all of this, you already have A entirely cleared. Anthem pushes out after the early kill onto Benkai. So this is great information for DFM. You've got Heaven Control, Snakebite on top of that Cyber Cage, another Omen Smoke to fill it as well. I mean, GE just has no way of getting in. It's going to be the Shrouded Step from Lightning Fast, a hero play.
The Paranoia's going to hit the exiting Neth. Medusa does not, so he's going to be holding on top side, get that nice little vantage point. Again, having the Seekers with Russ, especially how far back that can catch you, doesn't matter at all. As Anthem just picks up Lightning Fast from the get-go, popping shots through the wall as well. That might disrupt the offense that GE are kind of hoping for, but not this time, as Polvi actually rips out that showstopper, hits nothing onto Heaven, sees the back away from Cess, and he's not going to be able to escape. No help from Mei whatsoever, but Mei's time to shine is here, is now. Picks up the 2K, and that's going to leave GE out of the sight. Hold of angle that we're seeing right now from Neth. They do put a bit of safety with the tripwires, so maybe. All right, hold on, Blaze King, 14 seconds. This is still somehow workable for GE if they can pick up that spike right now, but Anthem with the back of the site denies Benkai from even getting close to that spike, and Blaze King out in the open.
There might be someone past, but DFM doesn't quite catch sight of Blaze King, so they're not exactly aware. Mei not able to land the shot all the way through. Blaze King gets taken down to 45.
That might have actually null and void the Viper Spit on mid. There's going to the flashes used, null or Seekers as well, just to delay as much as it possibly can. They're playing around the elbow position right now. Anthem does not want to leave this as they push right in. And here comes the aggression from Polvi, classic in hand, assisted by Russ, actually works out in their favor, but Neth is able to push them back. Lightning Fast, left out in the open. Does he know? Flanks come in from Medusa all the way through mid. And Might be able to do so. BlazeKing also needs to do something right now. The misposition of DFM, they gotta fight for something. As of this moment, not gonna happen, and GE perfectly dissect that adjustment of the defensive posture here for DFM.
Yeah, it's a good read, and rather than kind of all-inning onto B main, they sneak Russ in onto the site, and then they start to bait out the utility, and that way Russ is able to just quietly go for the wraparound kill. It's a good reaction from GE, and quite frankly, with all the things considered, DFM wouldn't blame them if it was a save, but looks like they will try for it.
There you go. Drop into the Cypher cage, but I mean, that's hard read by GE. BlazeKing's going to pick up the 2K quite quickly. Bullets could get him caught off. May, though, still wanted to go for the fight here, and he gets obliterated by Polvi playing through the rope. Not going to happen this time, brother. Medusa does get topped off by Anthem as he escapes out. Maybe they just readjust on A Heaven. The damage be done. It's a 4 versus 5 as the round continues.
So DFM is going to go for the rotate, right? Because they haven't really been able to identify Benkai on the lurk right now. Sure, you don't see him on ramp just yet, but you expect usually that Cypher's on that A side. However, this time GE, still 50 seconds on the clock. You still had BlazeKing over by Ramen. Now they're pressuring and pulling, making sure that DFM cannot over-rotate. This is a good adjustment off of that timeout, and then Benkai strikes. This is what they needed. It was successful a couple rounds ago, and Benkai goes for 3. It's a good adjustment off of the timeout 2 rounds ago. Make sure that DFM cannot commit to the over-rotate. Losing control of mid, so they'll want control of a side of the map. G waits for it. Neth is going to peek out right as he hears the entry. He'll get a good pick. Holds on to Heaven and ramp. Yeah. So DFM, they're not out of it just yet. It's a bit of a variety pack by. He catches sight. Can't get the kill onto Benkai.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to isolate the fight right now. Really going for it if he can. 9 bullets though, hasn't reloaded, so he's got to choose his fight a little bit carefully. Showstopper for showstopper. There it is! And Polvi hits it. May, unfortunately, will not. Just a little bit of a tag here and though. No flashes, so lightning fast. Very accurate on the shots. It's just there to alert DFM that, oh, they're here. Maybe we can get, Neth has been so good at these. All right, I take it all back. I take it all back. He's got his 2 kills already. He's not done just yet. He's used the neural theft right now. Polvi's exposed. He's going to have to hold his high ground for as long as he possibly can. It's going to be good for the kill onto Anthem, and Lightning Fast does get a pick himself. No ultimate to get out of this one. Lightning Fast goes in for the push, and unfortunately, there's 2 right in front of him, and May denies.
The site is not safe for DFM. I don't know if they recognize this at all.
Wow, did you see that on the exit? He actually gets the dink onto May. That is not going to go too right here for DFM, but Global Esports might be biting off a bit more than they can chew, especially with Medusa already onto the B side, gets the catch onto Benkai. Right in front is going to be Polvi, and it's a 1 versus 1. Anthem is low. Polvi's got the nade. If Anthem plants this, one timely paint shell is going to take him down if ever.
Oh no.
He even has the boom bot. Oh, does he know where he planted it? Yes, he does.
He does!
There it is! 3K from Polvi and the security of the pistols. That could have been something. You know, GE, great hold all together. BlazeKing. Yeah, that Blaze is doused out. Medusa escaping on B main. Now this gives information for DFM that GE stuck on that garage position. Lightning Fast, though, tries to reposition with his shrouded step to keep himself a little bit separated with the rest of the team. But DFM just overwhelmed as they take the site.
Yeah, Lightning Fast, I mean, he gets back into the site, masking us out. Ooh, nice shot through the smoke. Gets the tag eventually. Will pick up the kill, but the spike still finishes getting planted. May, good for 3. Now Benkai all alone. The paint shells will push him back. Has a rifle. 2 members low.
From B main, maybe the way is to go through somewhere on ropes, as they are doing that right now with the Seeker's assistant, of course, because Neth is coming in through A main. With that pick onto BlazeKing, that does make things a lot more easier here for DFM.
Yeah, this is a pure numbers play, right? Because you only saw 2 Seekers going, so you know it's a 2-2 split still, and it's going to be a trade 1-for-1. Anthem still staying alive for his team. Benkai holding on to screens.
30 seconds left.
Cess a little bit pinched here in Heaven. It's a high-stress situation for him. He's hiding right inside enemy territory.
Ooh, I like that. Flash to swing. If ever someone was there from GE, that's going to be a big pick. But Cess holding this with Neth is going to be huge. The problem is 2 players are coming in right now from screens, which leaves Anthem alone by himself. Lightning Fast going to have to hold the 2 players on Heaven right now as the pinch comes in. That's good for it. Lightning Fast also as well. Now in a 1 versus 2. time is not his friend. He's going to have to start working his way in. He's got the cloud to cover himself.
Oh, and there's
right
the
in
cam.
front is the
Hello.
camera. Yeah, no chance he is able to get this. Maybe a bit of damage with a couple of kills, but that's about that. And DFM played that beautifully.
The very beginning of that timer, and that's a free spike plan. Eventually, Polvi gets Neth, so sure, you take away one lurk, but you're still worried about Anthem. Pit goes up as well in the site.
Yeah. Are they going to be aware that Anthem is still there?
Oh, no.
Okay, there you go. Northwest should give away his position, so might actually have to double up with the team, or just stay on mid and keep the attention of GE split apart.
So now it's just going to be a fast retake. They recognize that Anthem's away from the site. Diving in.
Oh, Sass goes in, uses the decay to his advantage, and he is going to big into this one. Sure, that's going to be the pick for Blaze King, but they stay too long into the pit. And now, there it is. Benkai's alone, 3 versus 1. Gonna have to play by himself. Medusa tries out for the jump peak swing. Oh, it should have worked because May's already there to maybe cut up that exit, but in his hands, the judge. So this could get messy as they go in this contact onto B main, and the perfect opportunity presents itself. Snake bite into the judge. It's a straight on kill as they come into the meat grinder of GE, and there's not enough time for DFM to really get anywhere in this round.
Just 10 seconds now dwindling down. It's going to be a weapon upgrade for Lightning Fast, and this looks like an absolutely flawless round from GE. As 3 members of DFM will have to just go for the save. Right, oh, it's just a Cypher on A. We're pressured to go into B. But there's still 2 members on ramps over on A Heaven, and they are holding on for GE.
Russ, kind of afraid that they might have actually left ropes a bit too over, or under protecting, excuse me, even through the Viper's Pit. Not going to happen this time, as you do see Seth making that bit of noise. Question is, Anthem, what's the play? Is he going to push through mid, risk the contact on the Viper's Pit, or go around? Seems like it's going to be the latter as of the moment, because he needs to be assisting Seth at this point in, well, what looks like to be a 4 versus 1 before Anthem comes in onto A main. Oh my god, he is trapped.
Nowhere to go. What a good preemptive snake bite. And that's just an entire squad there waiting with open arms for Anthem. Do you check for
the smoke? He does not spot him. How does he survive this? Blaze King could go big with this one. Actually gets back into cover. Does get picked off by Seth. So that's 1 for 1 for the moment. That's going to be the plant for DFM. And also the lurk for Anthem, which could be a crucial pinch point right now as GE try to retake the site.
Yeah, Anthem and Cess have to go huge here, and GE's ready for it, but at some point, one of these members, okay, it looks like it might be Lightning Fast, who starts to pinch in. They have to start to help their teammates over by screens, and Cess is ready for it. That should be the call for Anthem to peek out. Cess still gets another. Anthem eventually goes down to Lightning Fast, but Cess drawing so much aggro allows May to go for that peek, and Medusa will get the last kill.
Ooh,
he sticks it.
He's getting the smoke around, but Blaze King finally finishes him off, so no flanks, no pinch whatsoever. Russ has no flashes alongside Lightning Fast, so it's all about this dry contact that we're seeing right about now. But somehow Anthem is popping off. 5 bullets on Blaze King, gets spotted up. They're all super low. Polvi is going to have to go big onto this one. My god, right underneath him is going to be Nath, and there is the perfect double swing for DFM. Triggered a trap here, so there is an opportunity to really play off of this, but it doesn't matter as May, again and again and again. If he doesn't get tripped, he's just going to be able to pick up all of these kills. It's all down to Lightning Fast, 5 versus 1, and he's been spotted, hit by the vulnerable. Man is just trapped.
Yeah, I mean, he'll go for 2, and that's the best he can do, as DFM will close it out on GE's pick the split.
They might not be aware of this, as there is going to be this kind of 4-man contact coming into play, but it's a trap against trap, right? Yeah, proactive play to DFM and then GE.
Yeah, GE is absolutely ready for it, especially after that they hear that Prowler. And GE generally, something that I faulted to them in the past was taking their attack a little bit too slow. They remedied that against RQ, but on the pistol, it doesn't hurt, right? You know that the defense is a little bit more pressured to make a move on a 3-site map like Lotus. So now they'll just regroup. It's a death ball going all the way around. I love the jump peek, but Medusa's still good for 2. Eventually, sure, they get traded out, but what a hold by Medusa.
Yeah, he hit the first one on the initial contact, and then everything followed up for the 2. Anthem, now he's got to seize. Maybe he can somehow sneak his way in there just to get a catch onto Russ, but Lightning Fast, pretty cautious, pretty aware that that could be a possibility, so comes around the corner, but the nade throw from Polvi. The question is, with that Trailblazer, or excuse me, Prowler, getting a bit more of that contact. Second Prowler coming in, they actually won't hesitate anymore, pushes forward. Very good haunt coming right in, and the damage is actually working in the favor of DFM. They did not know where the scan came from, and the punish comes in swift.
Oh, that is brutal. Because that's all the weapons dropped. BlazeKing just a ghost. Ugh. I mean, he was on the lurk because he didn't have a buy, but now he's just going to get taken down by a Bulldog. Yeah, you heard your nano getting broken as well.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That Poison Cloud going down at the most unfortunate time.
Still, though, they're fighting back. They're clapping back into this. Mei finally comes into play. We'll see how this kind of pans out. And those pixel angles, going to be difficult for him to get a couple of picks. So even though this is a full gun round for DFM, Global's making it expensive right now with the Sheriffs and the contacts that they've done throughout.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you got both members of GE down to 50 health, but we've seen this before, the back-to-back thrifties. Does it happen again? Now, GE, they would love to be able to creep in, get a couple weapons, but DFM, they have literally no reason to empty the site, right? I mean, if it gets planted on A, you still have the better weaponry, you go for a 2v2 retake. So I love the setup from DFM. They just have to be patient.
That's the first one. Knows about the high. Do they get the low? Russ now spotted around the corner to drop down, and Russ is alone. Goes in for the swing. Cool.
Russ! It's only going to get one tag, it looks like. So the showstopper to keep them at bay. They recognize that this might just be them hiding, and it's a double kill, a 2-for-2 trade. But Benkai will continue to follow up all the way from rubble. What an execute onto the site from GE as Lightning Fast cleans up one more.
Yeah, like the pocket there from Medusa, unfortunately, from GE.
And now it's just going to be a double stack over on A, but Medusa, yeah, can't make it out. And now when the Nano Swarms continue to be popped, do you suspect that it's still going to be the Killjoy somewhere around tree? The alarm bot was spotted earlier as well. But during all of this, now that you've pushed them through, you're trying to clear out other parts of the map. Lightning Fast goes for a trade. He just has to hold on to this area, and they can go for the long wraparound over to C. You know that there's now going to be backup arriving onto the B site. I mean, GE is just playing this map to perfection, making DFM run for it every round.
Yeah, that door was closing in. Mei was opportunistic, optimistic if he could. Oh my gosh, he's using the elevation maybe to get a rile out of GE here, but plan on the spike. They're going to be safe for the moment. BlazeKing pockets himself onto the corner right now. Mei comes in for the swing, unaware, and actually, did he actually brought out the showstopper? I'm unsure. In any case, Anthem and Neth are the only two players in this 4 versus 2. Comes in into the snake bite, and it's just the mouth, the belly of the beast. Quickly and surely, delivering the payload by Mei. This is at least a good entry contact for DFM, but the thing is, that's a Viper Spit in their face plus the lockdown.
Yeah, and this is that showstopper being used early. That's the sign to go for that
Russ.
lockdown. Russ gets a nice pick over on Rubble as well, so now you have to be wary of that flank. Cess has to go big on this revolving door. He has to draw so much attention. He sees one, the Haunt spots him, but he can't get it. He finally finds a timing, peeks around the door. Now you know that the Viper is still tied up. Over by B main. Russ still good for one, and he lands him 2 through the pit, the collat.
The entryway, maybe to get a catch off, a rotation off. Polvi now just coming around the corner, and he already knew that that position, that play was his. Nade thrown onto ground, or onto drop. Mei's not there, thankfully enough. He will at least have some coverage on Heaven. Unfortunately, Polvi's right underneath, just taking out the rug from underneath him, and Sass and Anthem so far from the situation. Sure, they're near around the site, but there's still like 4 players of GE here.
Well, it's just Anthem now, and Polvi, yeah, looks away at the worst timing, but still a 1v3. This would be huge if Anthem can pull it off, but already Lightning Fast on the lurk as well. Watson and I, the escape, the save.
That's going to be a check onto Mount so that the rest of the players can come right in.
DFM have no idea.
As well as Mei.
They have no idea.
Oh, this is big from Lightning Fast, and he cleans up house. Medusa's alone. Paranoia to seal the fate, and that's going to be 11-1. There comes the rotation, and they're actually going to go for that B site where Lightning Fast is kind of hunkered down in. Hold on, it backfires as the Paranoia was good for the swing. Still, though, HP damage is better for DFM, as you can see. Benkai and Lightning Fast are pretty low. Benkai now coming around, whiffs the shot, tries to go for the burst, not going to happen, and Medusa with the Sheriff. Ooh boy, that hand cannon is deadly in his hands. Dust settles, 3 versus 2. Still not the end. Neth coming in for the big little flanks, and this might be it. Lightning Fast now alone, trying to at least put himself in a position where he can isolate a couple of fights, has a smoke, so maybe if he can deal with Cess right now, that could be a possibility, but they've kind of doubled up here, William. It's just him alone.
I guess go into the smoke, see if he can at least pick up a kill or 2 more.
Oh, they know. Ah, there it is. 3K for Neth. At the entryway of Tree, are they going to back away? They have to at this point. 25 seconds, and they're coming into the grinder. That one-way smoke is helping them out. Come closer and closer into the site. Russ goes in, opens up for Blaze King, and they are out in the open. This is a full brawl for DFM, and they have to hold on, which they are doing so perfectly.
Medusa good on the lurk as well with the stinger, and now Povey spotted. Looks like DFM might start their marathon run here as they're looking for a 4th round win. Povey, 600 credits left, trying to go for the first kill against 3. Misses the first shot. Doesn't have many options. It's got to be the wraparound from Neth, but he's even playing it safer just in case. They don't want to drop a weapon. Povey's here on the backup. You hear the nanoswarms coming in. Lightning Fast not able to hold on to Tree.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for him, even though he did put up a smoke. Oh, and then some. Hold on, though. Like you mentioned, Povey could go big. Nuclear even. 3 kills into the 4th with a showstopper. Where's Anthem? Pick me up my ace if I can. As they just get isolated, separated, destroyed even.
So GE, the backup's already here.
May, he gets a little bit too far. That's not going around bend and actually pushes into Waterfall, and it actually backfires. Now Anthem and Neth, gets hit by the paranoia. This is just going very, very bad to worse for DFM as GE finally close off map number 2, 13-5. In Benkai, waiting at the back of the site, about to get that contact he would want to. There it is. They're going to trap down no man's land, trying to push through everything right now, and it's pure chaos. And look at that. Dust settles. Benkai picks up the 3K.
Now the one-way comes out. Oh, he swings right around it. Lightning Fast, quick on that anti.
Yeah, they still have control of this one. The DFM don't actually want to go for that aggressive push anymore. Blaze King, he's waiting around the corner with the judge. Medusa.
That's...
No escape, no surrender, no mercy. All of these flanks, man, all of these lurks just kind of backfire against DFM.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, and then the Outlaw as well. I mean, this is a brutal round.
Yeah.
This is with your buys. You're trying to go for contact clears because you have the better weaponry. You're trying to hang around the far part of the wall, even on that B main push. And you get content on the turret. You think you're safe to back out. The judge is just right around the corner. I mean, this is GE just having perfect reads. They get the spot. It's only 1 kill.
That's Neth done as well, so Povey can just haphazardly push his way onto mid without any repercussion of those tripwires. That being said, though, DFM realizes this, and they do not waste any time to start pushing into that A side. That spike should get planted right here and now. But of course, don't forget, Benkai is still alive. He's got that lockdown to push against Scythem. So DFM taking that more aggressive, proactive stance, wants to fight before that happens, and it works in their favor for their first round in.
Doesn't quite catch sight of Blaze King just yet. Over on steps, and Blaze King's just waiting patiently for an early kill.
Oh, and he backs away to second position on triple. Neth finally catches him, so that's going to follow up with the neural theft. A full secure onto the B site as the first ping comes out. And this is good for them. Povey has blades for that quick contact, so not going to rely on the operator for the moment. Now they're flanking around. This could be bad if they can't hold on to B main. Again, the lockdown is going to be quite deadly from Benkai. They go in for the aggressive push, and Benkai picks up the 2, maybe a 3rd. Anthem holding on. Neth, not spotted. Neth, one-on-one, gets it. Oh, early from Anthem here. Very proactive. Play! Russ! What are these double kills from GE? They just line up. The timing perfect. Now we do see the DFM somehow manages to pick their way through A main, but there's no more. Never mind, I take that back. Medusa has a double pinch coming in from short. Does get the pick off, so GE not comfortable just yet coming in through that site. They do have the numbers advantage, but they do respect that there is that aggression that could come through on short.
Yeah, but you have that lockdown, and they purposely put it up on Heaven because there's no fragment left. So you know that this can't be destroyed. Everyone has to back out of the site. There's no other way. The lockdown completely safe. He's going to go for the half early. He's heading right behind Generator as well. It's not a good angle. And the Odin just to hold him at bay. It's, gets taken down.
1v2, it's been halved. Medusa on A main. One coming in around the corner. No smokes for Blaze King because he's a Sova, obviously. Now coming in, the flash is going to be perfect, and Medusa comes in for the swing. If he's aware on Wine, if he throws this right now, this is going to be bad for Lightning Fast, but he actually goes onto the site. They're not going to know about this. He's got the perfect timing right now, and he catches it. Spike as well in hand. Paranoia as well. Cess cannot back away from this one. Sees the Shrouded Step, but he does get tagged by the Hunter's Fury. So this is... Is he going to ulti for the... No, okay, he picked up the spike. He's going to be fine for now.
Yeah, he sneaks that away, but right now, Lightning Fast, he's got his ulti. So he's just going to regroup, but Neth, now he has to be concerned. Is it coming further from the flank or not? The Paranoia will buy some time.
Oh, he wanted to go for the push out if he can. Shock Dart! Could actually get
the spray!
Oh my goodness, this is all up into the hands of Blaze King. Slowly coming around the corner, and Blaze King! Flash drive coming into this one. There's the play coming in from Anthem. No way he can escape this one. And it hits onto Lightning Fast. That's going to be huge. Still, Heaven has not been detained, has not been defeated. May making as best of an impact as he can to just force him back out. That's going to be the plan onto the spike. Blaze King. He's popping shots, and May somehow manages to escape as he drops down back into the site where Medusa now has prepped up that Viper's pit.
Oh, this pit. Sure, it makes it really difficult to get into the drop, but if they somehow just lands outside. Medusa finds one right outside of the pit, so they know he was Generator. But yeah, you have to go across, but Medusa just goes for the spray after he hears the updraft. And now Polvi, not much of an option.
Oh, here's the drop down too. Right on the edge of the smoke, and there it is. Mid right now. Could get that quick little contact against Medusa.
But he doesn't check
He does
the
not.
right.
Oh, wow. Hunter's Fury, though, comes out from Blaze King, and this opens up an opportunity for us to play. Dust settles, 3 versus 2. 1 at the site. It's only going to be Benkai. Now Blaze King comes into play. Ultimate used, and that's going to still be on Jenny here. Benkai comes in for the perfect timing swing, and it almost went to the direction of GE, but DFM, this is going to be perfect for them. There it is, just to get that bit of a delay. Smokes as well, separate a lot of information for both teams. Line of sight, including Medusa still holding on to the smoke, and he's got a Sheriff in hand. Goes for the reload. Do they hear this? He's coming in hand-in-hand with Cess as Blaze King holds on to the entryway of Market. No eye set there, but with the jump up, actually does not get hit, and they get traded in perfectly. 4 versus 3. Polvi coming in from the swing.
Oh, the jump in, the reload!
Oh, one. May still gets it. 2 versus 2. Numbers dwindling down. Lightning Fast. Somewhere on B main. Polvi readdressing around the corner. Now, I don't think he saw Polvi coming around as well, so he's going to just think that he's going to be the back of the site. He's going to waste so much time thinking, where is my challenger? There it is. One coming in, and Polvi picks up the 3K. What a play.
The Odin alone. You've still got the cam. You've still got the Cyber Cages over by B. Medusa going to get an early kill. He doesn't know that. Benkai's already through. Now he does. He's trapped. Ooh. Oh, he'll actually save himself out of that. The pop flash, and he still gets away. The back step.
That is perfect. Absolutely perfect from Medusa. You're trapped in here. I'm trapped in here with you? No, you're trapped in here with me. This is my...
Oh.
My domain. Okay.
What a dink.
You love to see it.
That stinger. Can't underestimate it. But for now, it's just going to be weapon upgrades over by mid, by GE. See what damage more they can do. But DFM, they still got sights on it. You've still got that cam over by B as well by Switch. So all in all, pretty safe. It's really up to May and Cess. Cess is pretty low, so this is not going to be the easiest of holds. Paranoia early, May already outside of it.
Oof. Medusa just holding on to Heaven there. Needed to go for the pinch. Cannot find Cess for a couple of more seconds. Now May in a 1 versus 1 against Blaze King.
Ooh.
Shock dart is perfect!
May.
And he can at least make this expensive as he tries to plant down that spike. Are they going to try to just drop in on his face? He's got a weapon here, so... Oh, they doubled up. Blaze King cannot. Oof. The white string from Anthem just... Oh, they're hiding on hell. Oh, the flash! No! Did it actually hit his own teammate?
No.
That is not good, but Anthem still here holding on with the Odin. finally gets the pick off.
Enemy remaining.
Out in the open. That is going to be an easy pick for May, as you saw Lightning Fast just TP'd, tried to step right in front of his face. Now it's going to be Benkai. Spike already lost. An Anthem. There's the blade. There's the spot. Now he knows.
Yeah, that 0 point, perfectly timely, and the high-low setup. May will actually get the kill.
With the Odin, one good spam through the smoke could really mess it up here for GE, and there it is, 2K for Neth. He backs away safely into B main, 12 seconds, and GE, they gotta choose. Rush.
Spikes down.
No, they gotta have to save. They're backing away. Yep, they've already lost this round, and they realize it.
Oh, the toxic screen timing is perfect from Medusa to mask Neth. They're going to be running in. Anthem, they don't check the same corner. Anthem gets one. They're trying to spam through the wall. He's trying to go for a second. Will get two, and Neth is ready for the trades.
Yeah, 15 seconds. Lightning Fast, if he picks up a kill here, maybe that's going to help them out. Tripwire is only on A main, so they should be able to cozy on their way here, as you do see both Polvi and Lightning Fast now picks up a bit of rifles in their hands. 4 versus 2. This is very difficult in terms of holding that side, especially with no more paranoia into Lightning Fast, and he's still waiting for a second smoke to come up online. Decides to put it onto the one-way on doorway here, as Polvi's gonna have to hold onto Heaven first. There's the peek out from May, and they're dropping in like boys and Lightning Fast!
An incredible duo here from G, and now it's a push out from DFM. Upping the tempo, they take away one of the smokes away from GE.
Yeah, and that's Lightning Fast already down, so GE feeling the pressure once again, gonna be forcing their hand into this B side as we see! Neth! Oh my god! Bro, calm down! It's like just stellar holds on this B side, and that dissuades GE from pushing even further.
Yeah, and he actually recalls the tripwire over by main just to make sure he has extra time bot on stairs if need be, because you still have Medusa watching from lane. This tripwire, hard to break from market. You gotta have your teammates try to break it from main, so you know that no one's coming in through there just yet. Anthem just wants to make sure that he's not getting caught off guard by the flank all the way through mid.
Ah, there it is, the real theft for that extra bit of information. Benkai trying to cross the corner there so he doesn't get trapped just in case maybe some utilities thrown his general way. And this is so hard for GE. They still haven't cleared too much right now, and aware that Medusa's somewhere around the corner right now. Neff trying to run away, holding his own. Blaze King finds Anthem, and they somehow get that B site off of just pushing them back with some aggressive maneuvers.
May's got Showstopper. Do they have a timing on the plant? But it's a nice fragment.
They got lockdown. Ooh.
Oh, this. Oh, and then the
blade comes
gosh.
in, and May
the 0 point.
befuddled.
The absolute suppress.
What timing from Russ. And May was like, I'm gonna keep pushing. It doesn't matter. We got the firepower. It actually backfires. Very aware, again, of how much contact it really is there, and it's just straight for trade. Benkai, once again, now sneaking his way onto the site.
But he's all alone.
He's gonna try to plant it, maybe.
He's going to have to wait. Yeah, he can't even make that noise, because what if there's a flood in? They don't quite have the information on everybody. They only know that Neth was still on A site. So he's waiting for backup, but this could go very sour. If the backup all gets cut off, this is going to be danger zone for GE.
Yeah, you can see Russ at least trying to make sure it actually is tagging Anthem a pretty good bit. There's 50 seconds on the clock, so that means that Benkai can at least hold on up until the smoke dissipates, and here comes the rest of GE on the contact. But the thing is, it's an outnumbers game, especially on the front side, so they're going to have to go for something off the contact, and that's the paranoia from Lightning Fast, opening it up for Russ, and now it's just pure chaos once again, and somehow GE are dissecting every single bit of this win condition bit by bit, and it's all down to Neth. He spots out Russ, good head tag, but it's on a Fatten. That's not going to work out.
Through, but it might be a bit late. The Hunter's Fury's coming out. May gets spotted. He's trying to stay alive, and he'll get one kill, but he gets taken out as he tries to cross a 4v4. Benkai, he spots the lurk over from Medusa. Both of them just trying to tie each other up, but it's just a judge. Oh, they hear it. No reason to push that tree right now.
Yeah, just be safe. Hold on to the side if you can. Lightning Fast is full blinded. How is he not dead just yet? He might be right now, as there is like 3 players of DFM trying to pincer him in. Spike planted on Generator. BlazeKing making a bit of noise as Benkai comes in for the swing. Will drop down onto Neth, so this should be a full defuse, especially now that it's been halved. And if BlazeKing just goes through this, you know it's not going to be a happy ending for him.
Yeah, he'll try to stay alive, and he will keep his weapon, get 1 extra point. Now they get spotted, he's gaining spam through the wall!
Spike down B.
Russ is on short too, though. He's coming around the bend as well. Lightning fast. He's trapped on spawn. As you can see, BlazeKing bringing it around onto that A short. So Russ has to hold this with 50 HP. He's being corralled right now by DFM, and there is no answer that they can really do here that is going to be advantageous for GE. It's BlazeKing against the world. 30 seconds. 5 versus 1. Left. He's trapped. He hears the camera. He hears everything around him. And there is no safety for him right now. He's got to risk everything.
Yeah, I mean, he'll sneak in. He's got creds. The whole team's got creds. And DFM, they make the call at the 10-second mark. They say, okay, if he hasn't crept into B, he's definitely going to A.
10 seconds left.
Trying to buy time. The 0 point out, so he cannot use his abilities. He's just trying to take away weapons, and they fall right into the trap.
He's making it expensive if he can. There it is. They've lost the round, but at least he's taken a few names under his belt as well. Ooh, there it is.
The peek out. He finds Steel. He'll only get 1 kill. But do they know that the Jet's gone through heaven?
Oh, this could be big.
He could open this all up. He gets 1 and he gets 2. The patience pays off. Sight opened up by the duelist. Hailing from EMEA.
That was huge. Also picks up the operator and still has the reset on the blades. So he's got some threats here, but look into the utility that's still available for Mei and Anthem. Got the nades, they got a couple of those blades, so it's going to be just pure contact. Polvy's just, again, dominating them. 1 left, it's Anthem. How could this have gone to this point? It was looking good for DFM. Spots out the 1, goes around, knows he's pincered, has to get out of this one, but he cannot get that first pick to get things started. So he has to go to the spike and just start defusing, and it's not gonna be a possibility. No overtime, 13-11, and this is Global Esports with the win.